Hey everybody, welcome back. Steven here. In today's video, I wanted to try and cobble together the information from yesterday and today, which is the 26th of July, and just try and talk about what we're going to be seeing and some new things that we didn't know about until very recently. Again, I didn't do a video yesterday because I really didn't think there was a ton of information there. I didn't feel like making a short, 2-minute video just about the mode, or a small 4-minute video about the mode. I wanted to wait until there was more information, and I'm glad that I did because today we got a lot more information. I'll talk about that in a minute. But going back to the first content of the video I didn't do yesterday, IGN's coverage of Destiny 2 continues through what's left of July, and we got another look at a new map for PvP and a new competitive Crucible mode called Survival. The map itself very much takes after the Burning Shrine from Destiny 1. It's on Mercury. It's very Osiris feeling. I like the map design, and the way they go through the map and everything seems real good. You'll see it on the top, or hopefully this will be video playing. But they really did a good job with this map. Again, I feel like this is going to be a popular map, especially for competitive PvP, which is where hopefully we'll see most of the light. But Survival, talking on Survival, basically it's going to work in a form of elimination where, let's say both teams have 8 lives. Your team pools lives, which means if one of you dies, your team now has 7 lives left. Basically, the team that wastes all the other team's lives, so whoever gets basically the side who gets the most kills, essentially wins the game. This is really, really tough. This is going to be in the competitive tier list for PvP. And I feel good about it. I really do think this is a good mode. Again, I'll post it in the link in the description for the tour through video of Survival and of the PvP game map. But Lars Bakken was on, and at the end of the video, he really does talk about team-based shooting and how you have to focus on carrying your team. You have to stay with your team, you have to be coordinated, and team shooting will help you win games. That's just how Destiny 2 is, and I said this in one of my older Destiny videos, that this is not Destiny 1 anymore. This is a different game. This is focused on team-based shooting. This is not Destiny 1. You cannot go out and be a golden gun guy and get 4 kills with a single super. I mean, you still can, but that won't happen as often, and you can't go on crazy shotgun sprees, because they found a way to fix that and balance that and make the game more about primary gunfights and coordinating with your team, which I'm fine with. But it's nice to have Lars Bakken, the Crucible design lead, go like, yeah, you gotta focus on teamwork. Teamwork is very important in Crucible now. Thank you, Lars. Survival in itself looks interesting. It seems kind of base at the end. You don't have problems with, maybe people sitting in the back and just taking pot shots, but Lars does say that the way they try to push people out into the middle of the map, into confrontations, would be with power ammo, 1 power ammo spawning. Again, that's 1 power ammo in the middle of the map that only 1 person can grab. So I can see the fight for that being very useful. That doesn't necessarily mean the person who gets the heavy ammo would be using it well, but it is a way to drive people to fight. I don't know if that's going to work consistently all the time, but we'll see. Up next, we're going to talk a little bit about the next thing that IGN released, which was going to be a pre-order bonus. For pre-ordering Destiny 2, and I believe in any version, you'll be getting access to an exotic laser tracer rifle is what they call it. They call it a tracer rifle. It's going to be the only tracer rifle in the game. It's an exotic, and it's called Cold Heart. And it basically fires, and I'll also post that video down below, but it basically fires a beam of solid cold energy in a laser, I believe. Basically, it works like coolant going through. It finds a way to cool the gun, but Amalon, the makers of the gun, found a way to turn that coolant into a weapon. This is a very cool, exotic concept, and it will feel exotic because it is the only type of gun like it in the game so far. This might be an archetype in the future, but so far it is the only gun that will be in the game, and that is going to be a pre-order bonus.
It's like...
I don't know if it's going to be the pre-order bonus in the form of a quest, or they'll just give it to you. I really hope they don't just give you the gun and just go like, oh yeah, well here, it's sitting in your mailbox, have fun. It's like, can I earn it? Is there a quest late game I can get it? Because I don't want to get that kind of stuff early on. I really want to get new guns and, try that stuff out. Not that the exotic isn't cool, but I'd rather have that be more of an end game goal and something to look forward into the horizon rather than, get the game and already they just hand me an exotic. Along with other pre-order bonuses, this has not come out of IGN, but this came out of a UK retailer, I believe, and we got a trailer up, and I'll put that right here, for a Kill Counter Ghost. This is available, believably, as well as a pre-order from GameStop. if you pre-order from there, or if you pre-order on the PlayStation Store digitally. I think you can also get it digitally from Bungie's site. But it is a kill counter ghost that will keep track of your PvE kills and your PvP kills. This is an interesting little system. I saw this at first, and I thought like someone was making mods for Destiny 2, even though it's not possible because the game's not out yet. But it looked interesting, and I was like, oh, this is a thing. And it turned out it might come up to only to the UK, but it turns out that might not exactly the case, and it may have just not been announced so far for, you know, US releases. But we have seen that we are getting it in GameStop. They've talked about how this is also going to be this gun, the Cold Hard, and the Kill Count Ghost will be free, and everyone will get access to it. If you didn't pre-order, if you'd say you didn't pre-order, and you pick up the game 2 weeks after it because you wanted to get that, you know, that review, you wanted to hear that review from other people's opinions, you get the gun after December 5th, I believe was the date, and the Ghost as well. But this has led people to speculate that maybe that's where the next DLC, the first Osiris DLC, will be dropping for Destiny 2. This is a good theory. But I don't know if we can say that may just be some arbitrary period and they want to get that out before the Christmas holiday. You know, there's there's an exotic and there's an incentive for you to go out and get that. So we'll see. Fresh DLC would help kind of push the game a little farther along as well in sales, so we'll see what that ends up coming up to. But, man, July has been crazy for Destiny news. It really has. We've learned so much more about the game, from open world stuff to playing the beta to getting a feel for the game to seeing the exotics that are coming out and the pre-order bonuses. And I don't think these are maybe invasive pre-orders. Like, the only thing that's stopping you from getting that exotic is just pre-ordering the game. It's not like it's locked behind, you know, a PlayStation wall or an Xbox wall and it's like, oh, well, you can't get this gun for another year. But it's, you know, the only one who can really stop you from getting the gun is really yourself. So I'm fine with that being a pre-order. The Ghost is like, it'll be novel. You know, it may keep track and stuff, but I don't know if the Ghost will have light level. I don't believe they did in the Destiny 2 beta. They might. I'm just not tracking it 100% sure. But a lot of information has come out in this July, and we only got a couple more days left before that goes all the way. And then, again, I will be still covering some Destiny 2 news in August, but I don't know if there will be as much vibrant news until the game launches until September 6th. So hopefully we'll see some other content here on my channel. I'm going to try and still keep track of some Destiny 2 news, and I will be post up when it shows up and when I learn about it. But I just thought this was really cool, and I wanted to wait and kind of get this to be a chunkier video, maybe instead of just like, you know, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. This is going to be a little bit larger, so you guys can get as much news as you can in one big dump. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for stopping by. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Leave me a like down below and a comment, and tell me what you're most excited about for the Destiny 2 launch on September 6th. Have a nice night.